118. Serves 6 1 tablespoon olive oil 1 onion, chopped 1 cup celery, chopped 1 pound sweet potatoes, chopped into 1-inch cubes 3 cloves garlic, minced 1 teaspoon sea salt 2 teaspoons chili powder 1 teaspoon paprika teaspoon nutmeg. In a large pot, heat the olive oil over medium-high heat. Add onions, celery, sweet potatoes, garlic, salt, pepper, chili powder, paprika, nutmeg, cumin, cinnamon, and red chili flakes. Cover and cook for 6 to 8 minutes, stirring occasionally. Add lentils, water, tomatoes, and beans to pot. Stir. Increase heat to high to bring to boil. Reduce heat to a simmer and cook, stirring occasionally, until sweet potatoes and lentils are soft. About 25 minutes. Sweet potato lentil chili 1/2 teaspoon cumin 1/4 teaspoon cinnamon 1/2 teaspoon red chili flakes, 1 cup green lentils, rinse 2 cups water 2 fresh tomatoes, diced into 1/2 inch pieces, or 1 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes, 2 cups cooked black beans or 1 15-ounce can, BPA free, if possible, rinsed and drained. 119. Serves to 1 large butternut squash, peeled and cut into 1-inch chunks. 2 tablespoons olive oil sea salt 1/4 cup coconut oil 1 yellow onion, chopped 1 teaspoon salt 2 tablespoons tomato paste 3 pears, Danjou, Bosc, or Bartlett, ripe, peeled, cored. Preheat oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Place squash chunks into a large bowl. Coat the squash in the olive oil and 1 teaspoon salt. Place on a sheet pan. Roast in oven until squash is tender, 30-40 minutes. In a large saucepan heat the coconut oil over medium-high heat. Add the onion and 1 teaspoon of salt. Cook, stirring, until onion is translucent, about 4 minutes. Add the tomato paste. Cook, stirring, for about 2 minutes. Add the roasted squash, pears, broth and coconut milk, bring to a boil. Add the coriander, ground ginger, cinnamon, fresh ginger, black pepper and salt to taste. Reduce the heat and simmer for 5 minutes more. Allow to cool briefly. Using a blender, carefully puree the soup until smooth, using additional broth to thin it to a desired consistency. Adjust the seasonings to taste. Butternut squash plus pear soup and cut into 1-inch chunks. 3 cups chicken or vegetable broth 3 cups coconut milk 1 tablespoon ground coriander 1 teaspoon ground ginger 2 teaspoons cinnamon 1 tablespoon grated fresh ginger, about 1-inch 1/2 teaspoon black pepper. Optional. 120. Serves 8 1 dozen rejected heirloom tomatoes cup fresh basil, chopped 4 cloves garlic 1 tablespoon dried oregano 1 teaspoon herbes de Provence sea salt and pepper, to taste. Dice all tomatoes. Carefully cut around bruises and scars with a sharp bearing knife and compost all inedible bits. Peel and halve garlic cloves. In a large pot, combine tomatoes, garlic, and basil and let simmer for 15-20 minutes at medium heat until mixture is warm throughout and tomatoes start to deconstruct. Add in the remaining seasonings, stir, and remove soup from heat. Let soup cool on stove top for about 25 minutes. Once soup is a safe temperature, use an immersion blender to combine ingredients. This should only take less than a minute. If you'd like, leave a few pieces tomato, basil, and garlic whole for some nice texture in your soup. Once soup is blended to preference, place pot back on the stove at low heat. Simmer with no lid for about 20 minutes. As it simmers, some liquid will evaporate, leaving a richer, heartier soup. Once it has reached desired temperature, season to your taste, then plate servings with a drizzle of olive oil, a sprinkling of grated Parmesan and maybe an additional sprig of basil. Reclaimed tomato soup for the garnish. Organic extra virgin olive oil grated organic Parmesan cheese, optional.